I will be in conversation with today's guest artist Girish. Apart from that, these few days you all have seen so many wonderful performances and connected to people from around the world. So this event Umnaima, which has been organized by Young Hearts and supported by Hexi Dixie Box, where we are meeting artists, writers, poets, cultural activists from around the world through this virtual medium. And we are sharing our creativity, our thoughts, and dialogues to each other and learning and sharing through this process. So, we have been seeing these days some wonderful performances by artists from about, and today we have Girish Chandra Behra, who is an artist and as well as a research scholar. He is born in 1988 in Orissa and completed his bachelor's in painting from Government College of Art and Craft, Calicut in 2008. He did his MFA from Essence School of Fine Arts and Communication, University of Hyderabad in 2014. And currently, Girish is pursuing his MPhil from Utkal University of Culture, Bhubaneswar, Odisha. He also won the 57th National Exhibition of Art from Lalit Kala Academy, New Delhi in 2016. He got Research Grant Fellowship by CCRT, New Delhi in 2018. He also received the Research Grant Scholarship by Lalit Kala Academy, New Delhi in 2015. There are more other awards and received by him, but I'm just pointing out few which I felt important. So we see in Girish profile, he has been an artist along with his research has been an important part component of his whole practice. He also received 2018 Khoj Peers Share Program, which is done by Khoj International Artists Association, New Delhi. And apart from this, his works has been featured in several exhibitions across the country. And today he will be presenting some of his works. He is a fabulous painter and watercolorist also. So today's presentation has been titled as Underwater Dais. So Girish talks about a particular, his research interest is about a particular community located in his from his area in Odisha. So he talks about human rights, gender discrimination, environmental degradation, domestic violence. So we are totally looking at new aspects today. So we will hear from Girish directly his presentation, and later on we can discuss with him about our doubts and other concerns. So Girish, you can start your presentation. Thank you and welcome.
Yeah, thank you, Pranamita. Yeah, hope my voice is audible, right?
Yes, you are audible. And thank you, audience, for being patient and keep your mics mute. And you can listen to Girish. And later on, towards the end, we can have some communication with you. Thank
Yeah, thank you, Pranamita. Thank you so much, and thank you for like the program, accidentally the Young
Girish,
Hearts.
could you say loudly?
Yes, yes, yeah. Mm, that's good. Yes. So thank you so much, Young Heart and Hexi. I'm I feel very pleased and honored and a privilege for to occupying the time in this space. So my idea is talking about like underwater dives. Like it's very beautiful. The title. I feel like I belong to the space where my journey start from water, and before I coming to school, I spend more time in the lagoon. So I compare the lagoon and my education. Then I spent my childhood mostly, that which actually I am going to talk a little bit. Then after I get education from the school and college. So how very comparative, very comparative studies, the narrative given me to understand how dice it is, beautiful dice it is. So talking about community, talking about the women struggle, talking about their the environment and the authority, every part, like it's like, I mean, it interrelated, how they play, like a beautiful role for this, for this the ecosystem. So that what actually I concern. So beautiful, I have, I would like to say here, it is believed that melting melting uh, arctic ice will cause sea level to rise and flood coastal areas. So the beautiful is pollution can occur from number of sources, garbage and industrial debris. The transportation of petroleum in tankers, increasing the probability of large oil spills, small oil spill created by large and small vessels which flows bleeds water into the ocean. Coast also face many human-induced environmental impacts. The human influence on climate change is, is through to continue to an escalator trend in sea level rise, which threaten coastal habitat. Fishing has declined due to the habitat degradation, overfishing, trawling, bycatch, and climate change. So many things actually. I mean, it's connect. After I studied about like marine art, and I took more lot reference from various book, like which is available, around the uh, uh, around the city, like the coast, about marine research things. That helped me to understand Chilika Lagoon. Today, there is no, I mean, such things which, I mean, in Chilika, who actually talking about the community. No one talk about the community, their struggle, and all the things. So basically, a lot of research will find uh, uh, according to environment, in support of environment, in support of scientific research, uh, the biodiversity and all. So these things will find a lot, but no one. Why I ask question? Why people? I mean, the research, basically, educator never give more concern the like about community. I know that was like is a brilliant question. I I try to understand after I finished my master in 2014. So uh, basically, once I after like a flood, this recently happened. The like Titli, Hudhud, uh, uh, Falin, and all these happen. Uh, I used to collect the data. That I curious to collect data. So many basically the media comes and media cover all what they need, and they never give more priority what happened to fisher people. So that is the sad part, I uh, I noticed. So I start these things now to visit, like why I it is important for me. It is because of the the place, like when the climate change happen. So we used to study, I mean, we used to play that, and that is our playground. We used to play cricket, we used to play football, we used to play volleyball, every time that space change, according to time. This reference actually I special to document of the space, and I uh, try to visit very often, after 2 months, 3 months, whenever I get time, I collect data and all. I just do document. So after I document those images, and it took like 3, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years. So I collect like these people is where that was like a space like ground. When the climate change happened and suddenly the water come and we lost our playground, uh, therefore the all memories again lost in the water. So certainly next time, we are waiting for next summer. The summer will come and we'll get the playground. So this is the situation of we always suffer for the space, and people always get victim uh, uh, for the comfort zone. There is a lot of space, but every space cannot be used as their own proposal, and there is the barriers like like you have to the village barricades also. You other village space, like you can visit, but you cannot put the board there. Every village there is personal, this called jetty, and this jetty have like the personal use. So this fund and everything come for like for like community, but the community there has like segregation, there is division within the community. So that like very small space for every community. So while this time like basically this is called uh, the project about aerodrome, uh, when the tourism began, maybe the Sagarmala project, the, because of this government, and they started maybe to develop the tourism place around the coastal belt. And there is like many places have been covered occupied by the I mean the hotel. I mean this become like a star hotel in that place, so they need more place for like their tourists. So they have the particular place for their own in their own control, but uh, other space also which is village people do not know how the space used for. And before that was like according to history, what I thought I come across, these space are only for drying net. I've been drying seafood, or like for a little bit like comfort zone, like it is little distance from the village. So there is like fear of ghost, there is like spiritual practice, there is cultural practice, everything is there. So according to this point of view, they do not come to visit the little distance from home, and before 7 or 8 they will not come out of the home. So that is the fear of the fearness of the those community people. And they started recently. They have planned to make aerodrome in the water, because the big because of the government uh, like project, Sagarmala project. So when I reached the space, there was like recently the minister, what's called Arun Jaitley, who came to the space what I got photographs. I reached later, because that the Star Hotel happened there, and very, I mean, my space is the people are actually dying with the hunger and the poverty level. So the same times a Star Hotel is being constructed. So it is very comparative, to understand, but no one. And recently they are suffering a the implement of the development. So this was like this photograph. This is my basically the site what I do watercolors and I do documents. I do videograph also. I mean, yeah, videographer. So I just collect. I try to implement the host which that can provoke a little more to understand. So I would like to say this is called underwater experience. The first time I spent time in the lagoon while I was eight seven eight standard, basically, like 5 7, like 14, say 14, yes, 12 to 14 years old I was. Then I spent time in the lagoon to, I mean, to understand how the people are actually spend time. So that was a particular incident I want to share a little. Uh, uh, I mean, that night I have remember very well. Uh, well, when the winter and dark night, I was I spent around 15 days in that boat. In boat, we used to spend like whole night to catch fish, and we're putting net in the into the water and waiting hours, 2 hours, 3 hours to again to catch fish. To remove the net and whatever fish we'll get, that fish will make dish. In the boat. So there was to grind masala grinder. Basically, we use the stone. Last time, like China used the to use for like to make masala. So uh, they order me to grind masala and clean the stone. So the stone I used to clean, I washed in the water, and when I put the stone in the water, suddenly the stone become lightweight. And as I was very young, I could not realize the scientific way. Today I understand that was become lightweight. The gravitation was heavier. So, and the stone, it slipped from my hand. Then I lost the stone. So suddenly informed them that I have lost the stone in the water. So they said me, Girish, you have to uh, collect the stone because the stone is very important for us. And as we are spending time in the water, we will not find the small stone from the water. So here, where will get the stone for the grinding masala? So that was like it was very questionable for me also. Then they forced me to jump and find the stone. So this is the depiction of that night. I jumped to the water and I tried to find the stone, but it was not possible, and that was very a fearful moment for me. And the all story what I heard from the village, I mean, we discussed about the monsters, large fish, snake, and ghost, also called Budhamara, who is actually people die in the water by the क्या बोलते हैं डूबकर जो मर जाते हैं है ना. So that spirit actually we had discussed. So suddenly I fear those things by reminding inside the water. So then obviously I was so scared and I just come out of the water and I said, no stone I am not able to find. And those people, they do not understand. Those people are actually, they are my cousin. They do not understand. So like I am a young boy and they should not force me. So I lost the sympathy. Like I saw the things from there. Then after that I lost the sympathy. And while I come from that space, I spend time in home, and I said, now I should go on school. I should go school, and I should read. I mean, at least I spend time for education. So how I come from out of the space, and spend time for my life. 1 minute, I was just, yeah. So that was like the memory how uh, I try to think about my force me to be. So later on, I started the program called Ice. We made a small ice under the water here, while a story happened. Basically, the fisher community, when the authority comes and who destroy all the blue net culture. So it was a movement what actually there is very I mean the community has the identity problem from history, and non-fishermen become the fishermen and fishermen lost their identity. So that was it's very tough moments to understand for me, and I try to go through the history, go through the movement happen, go through the massacre happen around the space, and I never find the root actually. The truth I was unable to find. But as far as I read many stories where have the fish gone and the invisible tiger, visible tiger, invisible people, that actually is beautiful story. Like uh, that not depicted from Chilika Lagoon. It is depicted from other sources like Gujarat. There is marine uh, there is coastal belt also. Even Kerala and Chennai, although coastal belt, there is a multi-story. Even Sundarban, all the stories are talking about. It's beautiful talking I am from the fisher community. I used to go for fishing, and my father used to go for honey collection. It's calling about Sundarban stories. So, but I do not go because of the because of the consistent harassment we face from the forest department. The harassment is I currently work as a migrant Delhi wage labor. I'm 26 years old, married, and have a 3-month old daughter. There are various people of my age who are slowly migrating out of the village to work as a daily wage labor in the city. Since we are fed up with the harassment of the forest department, we want to continue to do fishing uh, as our private source of livelihood, but only if the current system of BLC get better and the forest department stop harassing us. Uh, Dibas Mandal Emil Bari. This is called Satyajaya. I mean, these stories are actually talking about my space. Parallel, I look at the stories when this story actually happened in my space. The blue net culture. I mean, there other side of lagoon with the other community who are actually not fishermen who actually implement those the blue net culture, the development. They want to show the developing catching fish, which is harmful for indigenous fisher communities. The process, the practice of indigenous and the trend again followed by the poor fisher people, because that is the way how they can catch more fish and they can save their economy. So that part after depend for the fishing community. I mean the blue net culture. The Star Hotel suddenly the authority uh, implement the different act for removing the blue net, and they never give the awareness to the society, and they never push. I mean, they never uh, given any letter and anything. They are uneducated people. So maybe sometimes my words are actually is problematic if I'm talking uneducated and all the things, but that will discuss later. Uh, so that part actually, it was very problematic for the fisher community. They suddenly come to the lagoon, and they try to burn all this blue net, all the fishing net, all the boat. They try to seize the fisher people, and that was like very like isolation thing for them, and they try to complain, but no one is educated basically about this environment and all, but they suffer a lot. So I started this program, like a call storytelling board. Slowly I try to collect the story from the community people, young people who are actually struggling in that lagoon. I try to bring more like uh, uh, like music, like the sound system, uh, and basically the story and the light. All I try to assemble, and I try to collect those people stories, how they feel and what is the problem, and how we'll get little bit uh, new ideas, so to sort out all the things. But I was thinking like it is, for me it was very difficult. Then I took a uh, small program in public space, basically on the water. So the boy is talking about the like their story. Basically, the boy who lost everything in the water, who lost family, who lost the I know Aadhaar card, who lost. He is not able to find the Aadhaar card also. Even he's claiming to I want to claim that I am from this those no, who are actually this ruling this village. They are not giving this kind of what should say I mean opportunity to this boy. So he's living in isolate and a whole life. So that is what I realized to talk these boys, and how the like what he's feeling about this 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 system. So then the story they were talking about the village and fire, and the people, the community becomes scared to come and fish, and to catch fish from the lagoon. So, and many people say like we don't know what time they will come, and they have no information, and they have implement many act, and every day like an officially they you have to stop fishing, stop catching fishing, weekly, like 2 days, or monthly 2 days, 3 days, like how they will survive, that is the daily wakes how they get from the lagoon. So these problems is very terrible space in my village. So I therefore I find this space is like to bring public, I need more involvement, more media, have to place the medium like artist, writer, and all those things I want to place, but it is very difficult to mingle with them. So so then the sometimes like the program took mostly around like whole night we play the sound, we play the more voice, more protesting kind of silent protestive kind of things we use, and many I engage all the local boys as I uh, place there, local boys to help me to make this project done safely. And Charles Tican, who I actually his book I used to read. Charles Tican is a beautiful writer who's talking about like hard time. It's like imagination and calculation, how it's like in taking the place, who is the like powerful, so this kind of debate happened in this book. So sometimes I myself feel isolated while I am from this community. I am from this space. Basically, I know though like many people live to how to explain these things. So it was very difficult for me. So Charles Dickens, the book actually which helped me to see the society, and it's very tough to explain to people. And if you are an artist, you can imagine something, but to working with those community to place to implement your ideas and even small things, it is not so easier. And to very sensitively, I consciously use very sensitively, we have to I am taking the steps uh, to engage with people, because the hardshipness is very, we cannot understand even the hardshipness. So that like to dealing with these people, to even today I feel in I can imagine many things to do, but it is not happen in the right order. So I walk through the coast, like maybe like several miles, to one village to second village to third village. So this kind of thing I try to like show them, like people are asking what is happening, like they never concern that what is happening. They just roam around, but for them it is nothing. But I thought like this difficulty, zone which I have stand. Always I feel like the coast is very difficult zone to understand the political and capital society than the water body. So the how the like blue economy forms to boost to like the the capital society. So this was is like this protest poster, like that happened in this national protest day 11 June 2018, where I was the part of this form. I have done, I helped them to make some like they require some art, I mean, yeah, some banners, some posters, and all the things. So I help them. But from there, I understand like how many, I mean, whole world actually it was involved. So from this is only throughout India. This my nation is West Bengal, Odisha, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Pondicherry, Kerala, Karnataka, Goa, Maharashtra, Gujarat, which actually they have covered all the people, the protest and all. And I saw the unitness. I saw unitness how they togetherly fight. But the sad part is when I saw the master from the Chilika Lagoon, the Chilika Lagoon, I uh, I suffer because I am the victim. What I would place here. I am the victim because I saw that, and I don't have an answer at all. I saw the protest, many protests from the lagoon, and no one listened. No one listened. This the last time happened uh, 17 to 18 boat, around 20 boat, the authority snatched. Then those people did not have identity, I mean, ID card, and that I request few of like people who are actually organizer of this, and there are many leaders. I don't want to take the name, but those people actually don't want to help. They listen, they heard, this problem is happening, but I want to rescue those people out of this police person, this marine security person. Ah. So that those people actually the uh, the protest, the foreign people they listen all the things, but they never support at all. and finally one of uh, the person who they spent around several days in jail. All boat got snatched, and they all net got born. uh, so how they started. And basically Omen, I was talking about the Omen uh, movement from the fisher community. It has begun from uh, Chaitama, who actually from the south, and the Omen is very important part for like this community. They start I mean, they're collecting fees. They went to market and they become businessmen and businesswomen, and that what, like, they got little money from the market, and they spent those money for educating their kid, for to survive the home and all. So these posters are like, what really is talking about even those around the fisher community, and I really admire those struggle, and they actually to stand together. What I did, because that is the basically marine fisher community, and this is the lagoon. I mean, I'm talking about Chilica, and these posters are comparing to, like, marine fisher communities. I mean, ocean. So these boards, and I go to like authority, I talk with them for those people who actually got suffer, and how they destroy all these like very small investment that they have spent, like for boat, like around 1 lakh to 2 lakhs 3 lakhs, some like some money. So these are like for their livelihood, but suddenly they lost, and it's snatched by the authority. And yeah, there is many different of the the struggle of the class and caste, all the things, but that is more debatable, which those people even don't know. Actually, like, we are suffering for this purpose, and like those part, like, those part, I have to define it very well, like, which is very close to the ocean. There is opposite the ocean, that side of a different community, and around there also the farmers who are also become a fishermen, and those communities struggle. Actually, it is very complex to explain, and it need more like, study data for this thing, and these things never address in the any section in the research paper, any section. They never address this class and caste things. So my project basically, I talk about little bit, a romantic idea, and these things, like, when I talk about uh, little, like, the Rembrandt things. Rembrandt's the romantic painting, this slave ship and all. And when I look at the my place, I just it's just juxtaposed to those ideas, So yeah. So this call more than 11 community struggle, when the community boy fisher the children are basically not able to go to school, and the struggle, and they spend time in the backyards, and the birds is metaphor for me to, like, migrate, and the future migrate, and the crab, it is a metaphor also. So these images are like, from the marine, I collect from the surrounding, and I try to play with the various medium, my photo, the erase, and like, adding or erasing this kind of, like, back and forth, like, negotiation I try to make in my practice. yeah, this omen basically I come to mostly the omen part of the omen struggle basically from this community. They start their their day uh, uh, from the village, and they took the train. This called Masgadi. I know this passenger, and basically people hate those women passenger who actually going uh, for the doing labor in the city. So that's the hateness. I used to go this same train, and I also get the string messy and the this kind of things, and people just hate those moments because that their bodies are like marine kind of things. Okay, the estuaries kind of things. So this struggle, what it's remind me, my one of my grandmother is like fisherwoman. My uh, my aunt who is also fisherwoman. It's very struggling part of the woman is she used to go sell the fish in the market, and she used to go like different village by the carrying the like basket. The bojo is the a big concept for me. Bojo in the sense bojo like a basket, a big and heavier things. In Odia it's called bojo, but in English maybe it's not. I mean it is not able to translate. Yeah, it's called bojo only, not basket, but bojo is some heavier. It's burden. In Odia also bojo means burden. So and Odia it's called bojo mundei mu jauchi. So bojo mundei jauchi matlab like I'm carrying a lot of burden. These things I want to translate, and but it is very small thin line I want to say, like humiliating women in the village, how legalized people are गांव का जो लोग होते हैं like पंचायत और सभा होता है गांव का एक मीटिंग कमिटी होता है so that with anyone, but she want to live in that village. She spent a lot time to selling fish and getting money, and she has a good relation with a rice seller. The rice seller actually good things for women. They believe, and they said like you have the rice man or rice seller. So we have they suspect over the woman, and finally she gone through the several punishment. She remove her hair, and she put the black like kala bolte हैं जो black charcoal they put over the face, and she walked throughout the village. So that is the humiliating part in the village, what I saw from the childhood, and I always asking the question why the woman actually stone even over the head with bare head, like without hair. So putting black strips over the face, that kind of humiliating part happen I saw. So therefore the woman is sleeping over one woman who can only understand what this I mean the woman struggle. And basically this is my my photographs. I made this actually mapping of light when the woman travel, from one city to second, third, fourth. So those are like, they carry a lot of experience, a lot of accumulating from the, from the society. So these I try to depict through my, things. And see the women, you can find the women, like the how they spend time, in the public space, like basically this is train, image from, like my traveling, while, from I was researching in Odisha. So I used to do ticket, and I used to travel in the train. I collect all the photos. And those. So these are actually, talking about the women struggle, and the how the fisher and my fishery, smell, in that, train. So that I try to, uh, throw in those pictures. So other part of the Odisha is called Gopalpur. It's very close to the lagoon, Chilka lagoon. It's called Gopalpur, and that there I saw the fine, one, very beautiful things is the battery system. We heard about the battery system. The basically today they are doing, like, people are getting fish from the ocean, and this woman, you can see the, my, left side of the women, actually they have banana and, orange, or, and pineapple and some, like that they sell, they, in that space. So today they believe it is for them, because they pay some, they exchange some, amount of fees, and they carry some amount of the, like, food. I mean, like fruit. So I find if you're walking throughout, near the coastal belt, so you will feel very salty in your throat. So you feel very thirsty even by if you are walking through, around the coastal belt. So the fruit is most important, like if you eat the fruit, so they, you'll find the different, like you'll find, really relaxed. So those fish actually, they cannot eat, directly. So, and that is like how they play their, beautiful, psychology, and sitting in the coastal belt with a, like, uh, fruit, it is very, worthful. So to reach that space is very difficult, and the authority are like, the security men, will not allow you to go. But these people are, only allowed, but whoever the, like the job in the ocean, so they only allow whoever from the community, they are all allow. Otherwise no one will allow. So this I spent around 3 days in that space. I spent night and day. So one day I caught by the authority. I caught by authority, and lot of negotiation happened. They asked me, so why you are here? Why you are here? What you are doing here in the space? And show me the whatever you have to collect the document and all. So that was a beautiful negotiation. Then I came here, so I asked them, who give you right to ask me, like, first thing, so who I have the right to see, the ocean, I have the right to see the enjoy the wind, I have the right to, like, meet my community people, and why you are asking me, who are you, show me your ID proof. So that kind of negotiation happen, and very, challenging tasks we has to go through, this in this time. So that I showed my ID proof, and they saw me like, he's an artist, and he got, I mean, yeah, I mean, that national award, identity proof helped me to claim me as an artist. But everyone, it's very difficult for artists to claim, show the ID proof, right? So I want to say here, like, barter system is still, I believe it is very valuable, because it's talking about equality. If you don't have the equal value, you cannot pay, exchange your stuffs, right? But it is very challenging. In futuristic, I believe the barter system is very challenging. No one can challenge to, this system. Maybe it is old tradition, but it is like, system which actually, I personally agree. So after this migration, after this, like this kind of stories. I spend myself. I put myself as a fisherman and I as a dice, underwater dice. I went to Saudi Arabia after I saw the struggle of women and the labor and how they earn the money. I always might ask myself, as you are educated, you have you are an artist, but in India you are unable to a single rupees also. It's very difficult. So that point you see always try, but always I ask the question: if a woman can go for the struggle and they have the responsibility for the support for community and for home for education to give all the need for the community. But what I am doing as a old, so much older. I mean, like you are 30 years old. So one day that opportunity come to me to go as a to do a labor work. Labor work, like they need the artists, more artists in the Saudi Arabia. But that I feel like Saudi Arabia is very difficult country to spend time. But I heard about though, like one day, once upon a time, the Saudi Arabia was the ocean. It was like great time. Yes.
लैपटॉप धर रहे हैं
Hello. Yeah. So so this Saudi Arabia also I find the people like like I spend good time in Saudi Arabia to like to go as a labor. So then that part actually helped me to understand what ocean is actually. So I we for the like celebration and the mask and the King Kong, which I understand from the like the MySpace. So that I try to like exchange with in that space actually. So then I got engaged with the like Sudani, like Pakistan people and like Philippines, many country like Egyptian, all the country people. I just meet those. I heard about their struggle and the fighting for their life, and suddenly they those small performance we try to do there. Like it is never allowed or documentation and photograph and all. So these are like a crucial part. Like within that, I try to share my artistic temperament in that place. So they people enjoy for their like a celebration and that they find there is the iconic images and that they enjoy for their life. Okay, they look like Sudanian. They believe they saw me and they feel like I am a Sudan boy. And how we spend time in this like Saudi Arabia as a young labor. So that always I ask myself to how the strong part to doing a work in outside and a struggle like you're leaving home. So that struggle. Yeah, and so I'm kind of here a little bit. So there is a lot I have to do. I request Pranamika, please join
Yeah, hi Girish.
in the yes.
Lovely. We have seen such a lovely presentation. Especially,
Yeah.
it's very moving, and your involvement with the research and community is very much coming
Yeah.
out through this presentation. Like
Yeah.
when I saw your other works, or in general, you are a
Hmm.
prolific painter and very, as I mentioned earlier, also such a wonderful watercolorist also. But
Yeah.
when you talk about your topic and the Chilika Lagoon community
Hmm.
and all those things, and
Hmm.
here in this presentation, we all don't need to ask about the community kind of involvement you had. It's like completely coming out how you have been dedicated. So, is this a part of your MPhil research program also? Is this
Yes, I just studied the story behind the like the Marinade.
right?
Basically, my topic was like Marinade visual practice from home to Rome, like like from Rome to home.
Oh,
This kind of things, yeah. Like it's a broad topic. It's very difficult. I
yeah.
just yeah, my
Difficult to
yeah
give in this here in a short presentation, of
short
course.
presentation.
Right, right. So, are there enough written material you have on this, like when you did your research, or it's just a um,
Yeah.
first-hand primary resource you have, or you have written?
No, no. This actually, I just collect data from the like it's called primary data basically.
Okay.
and mostly I never get research from the community and all. So the scientists they have like the bird centuries, the all the they have there's lot of data, but
Mhm.
basically I will not find this kind of struggle and gender in the class and division all
These
this.
written, there is not much earlier
No,
research
they
papers
yeah,
and are not
no,
available.
not at all. It's very few, like maybe it's very difficult to find. Yeah.
Hmm. So you are based in Orissa right now, we're working there and studying there, right?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, recently I'm in Delhi. So I
Mhm.
used to go Odisha because like I come from like a struggling education. I said like to understand art and like to understand people. Like it's very difficult to like parallel to understand everything, right?
Mhm.
So it is like I'm struggling, and I just come to Delhi for like to see the people, their understanding, how they keep
Mhm.
the yeah
In
things.
fact, in fact, there were many questions which I thought and I got directly from your presentation, like
Yes.
about the research
Mm.
involvement project, as well as have you? I wanted to ask you, have you worked or seen other communities of similar? That also I have seen in your presentation that you have studied other places as well who
Mm.
are involved with such kind of things.
Mhm.
So almost there were some queries from the audience also.
Yeah.
So one Preeti Roy, she was asking, can you talk about the mapping of light work? Explain
Yeah.
about and why the particular technique you have
Yeah.
inquired you to work in this particular series.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, mapping of light, that's actually when it's talking on my perspective, and I started like it was my personal like stories. Like I come from like this village, and the train was like that line we always cross, that train. So when I moved the city to second city to third city, and I'm going to education and all, but I see lot of like the different language, different culture, and the people are different people, and so how to negotiate like those people, right? So every day sometimes we are not good looking, so people are just make the face grumpy, and the women are actually basically suffer a lot, from the like tourist also. They just give the truly bad look, and they got harassed there everything. So these what I find like when they come across the like the boundaries, so they got sexual harassment from the people also, and there are lot of stories happen, like they don't know how to like deal with the power, so that things happen. Though they just uh, go under through and just compact, and they cannot explain those things.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, that part like how the mapping of light, it's
Mhm.
actually they are victim of the light. Actually, my total is the victim of light, and the victim is the yeah, that things. And that dark is like the space is the dark, and they are not safe at that space also, and they're coming out. So how the society will deal with them? Yeah.
So when you are working there, do your community understand what you do, and is there support from their side?
See, what I do, my community understand those part in the sake of earning money. If I mean income ka sources so समझ सकते हैं, but
Hmm.
I know the art they never understand. In my space, they have like very many artists who are drama artists, like theater, like
Mhm.
musicians. They have like also painters. They have many artists. They have
Yeah,
singer.
other
So
hobbies.
they thought like they are learning the things because of earning money.
Mhm.
So for me, there's many times my community asks me come and do some artwork on my wall. That is like I used to do from childhood, but today that I'm not doing it all these days. I get difficulty to negotiate and all these things. They do not understand at all, but I try to explain and I try to involve in these days. So this critical aspect basically.
Wonderful. Like I have seen your other works, they are so nice and they have a commercial potential also, but
Yeah.
still leaving all like that is also a part of your practice, of course, I know. But apart from that, your involvement with such deep involvement with the community is really commendable.
Mm.
So now we are almost towards the end, so we can keep on discussing, but Satadru can also join, and we all can talk for our last moment, and then we can say goodbye. So Satadru, you can join us. Here Umesh is also here. And, yeah, hi.
Yeah. Uh,
Yeah.
Very beautiful
Thank you,
painting.
Girish. Thank you, Pranita ji. Thank you, gave the valuable time to us and ever about your native place, and it's a very excellent presentation.
Yeah,
Uh,
how he's connected to his place and community.
it's the main purpose of this project. It's a nice presentation. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much, Umesh and Pranamita, and Satadru, and Hexitexi, and Young Heart, all, and many people who ever connected, like, for this presentation. Thank you so much, to all my friends. Yeah.